Hello, beautiful people. This is yours truly, Kafrida Gwen. Welcome to my channel, my membership channel. And today I will touch briefly on how to do dates or how to go on dates. So let's assume you meet someone, you exchange numbers, or you've been introduced anyhow. As the woman, you are the prize. So when you get home, sometimes you may like the person and they may be taking longer to call. Do not call him or text him as the woman. Wait for him to call or text. As the woman, you are the prize. You may like him, you may think he's cute, or maybe you've been gnashing for so long and finally you've met someone, so you may want to rush things. No, that's how you're going to ruin it instead. Do not call, do not text. Wait for him to call or text. When you finally decide to meet somewhere, and maybe ask you, okay, what are you doing on Wednesday, maybe Friday evening, or would like to meet this so and so time if you're okay with it. Don't just accept the time he's going to give you. Let's go like, oh, okay, on Friday evening, maybe I'll be back from work and I have whatever to do, or I have a side hustle I'll be working on. So what about Saturday? Or what about propose another day, like another day? This gives him the impression that you're not just there idling around or waiting for him to call or waiting to jump on it to go on a date with him. It even gives him the idea that you may have other options, or like it's not a do or die affair for you. That's even putting you on a certain scale, on a certain level. You don't just jump. Oh, come on Friday night. Okay, yeah, you got it. Let's go to Papa. Okay, oh yeah, let's go. No, you don't do that. If he asks you where you want to go, choose a place that he would spend money. Choose somewhere that he would spend a reasonable amount of money. And that's where you're going to assess or get to know if he's somebody who has a traditional mindset of a man, that a man's job is to provide. Maybe somebody who has a mindset to provide, or he was somebody who wants you to also contribute, or whatever. Then you get to know. Then you get to advise yourself. You get to know. As a Ghanaian girl, I've always believed in men paying for women on dates. I never knew men in Ghana or in my country would go on a 50-50 with a woman on a date, until someone told me a story one day, just a few years ago. This girl who was in my neighborhood said she went on a date with someone who at the end of the day asked him to pay part of the bill. They went on a date at Golden Tulip, and after everything, after the dinner is over, everything, and they brought the bill, the guy asked her to pay a part of the bill. Personally, that would have been the end of everything. I would find a way not to pay, but if there's no way I would not be able to pay, I would pay, and when I leave that place, I would never even call you again. I won't even answer your call any longer. As a woman, I see myself as a prize. When I go on dates, I expect you to impress me. I even go on dates to see whether I'll be impressed by the person. That is the mindset a lot of women should have. Don't go on dates agreeing to do 50-50. And don't go on dates talking plenty about your past relationships, explaining, telling him how the other guy treated you so badly. He's going to treat you the same. Like you are a piece of mystery or something to be decoded. Like you're there, he can't decode you. He's looking at you, trying to figure you out. Yes, he can't figure you out. You should be that kind of a person. Go on a date and also see whether he is gentle enough, whether he's got manners, whether he's nice enough, or whether he's somebody you would want to even date. So personally, when I go on dates, I am there to assess you, to see if you're a nice man, you're kind, whether you're generous, whether you're pleasant, whether you're humane. That's what I'm there to see. I'm not there to impress you. You are there to impress me. Because I am the woman, I am the prize. So you should do anything in your power to impress me. So ladies, let the man just be there, be nice, do your part, by going there, be feminine, dress nicely, smell good, look good, and just be like somebody that cannot be decoded. You know, get your beautiful makeup, simple dress. Don't wear too many tacky things or too much loud makeup just to over impress. Just become, be a rubber and go there and see how it goes. And when you go, so it is not your job to go and impress. Your job is to just be beautiful, to be feminine, to be sweet, to be nice, pleasant, calm. Don't go talking about your past relationships, how the guy treated you badly or whatever. If ever that should come up, about your past relationship, just find a way. Just say you've not met anyone interesting enough or anyone capable to date you, because you would like someone who would provide for you, or treat you like a queen or give you the princess treatment, but you haven't really met anybody like that. Say that. And don't also go talking about work, like what he does and everything. Just relax. If he brings it up, then you can ask, or you can take that path, and don't go asking unnecessary questions. Don't make it like an interview. Just be like a friendly chat. In your mind, you want to see whether he's even fit to be your friend, whether you guys have the same mindset, or whether he believes in things you believe in, or whether he would be good enough, But then most of you do it totally wrongly. You jump on dates anyhow. You go, you eat anything, you eat anyhow. Look, on dates, personally, I've been on dates that I didn't care. I didn't care. I couldn't be bothered, because I just want to say, okay, he's been bothering me. Let's see whether it works, or let's see what he's got. Let me check him out. So when you go on dates, but then if you are like now looking for boyfriends or someone to study, you have to be more, if you want to be more serious, or to assess them in a serious way. When you go, be a lady. Don't order for strong drinks. Ask for a feminine drink, like a soft drink. Just be soft, be sweet. If you have to eat anything, you can have like some finger foods or something light, something really light and nice. Usually when I go on dates, if maybe I drove to the date, or maybe I pick a taxi or trotro or public transportation or whatever when I'm leaving, and especially if the person I'm going on a date with seem to be successful or seem to be doing well, maybe he has a nice car or drives a nice car or dresses well or whatever, or seem to be of a certain status or certain standard, I would expect them to give me some money for my transportation, or money for my fuel, or money for something, to show that they're really generous, or they're caring, or they're nice like that. I look out for that a lot, and I think most of you should start looking out for that. Don't be going on dates, wasting time to dress up, to look cute, look gorgeous, look beautiful, to go and just go and sip from a blank cup of whether it's tea or coffee or drink or whatever, just to go back home and waste your time. And then you'll be expecting to go and date such a person again and again. Don't do that. Don't do that. Ladies, don't do that. Usually, when I was much younger, when I'll go on dates, and maybe I drove my small car to the dates. Maybe from the way you look, you have a big, nice car, dressed all nicely. Maybe it's an expensive restaurant. We had dinner. Maybe it's like a high-end restaurant. After dinner and everything, when I'm going back, I expect you to give me something for my time and for my fuel and for my whatever I put into my dressing. I expect to get it back. I expect to get it back. But when you don't give me anything and I go back home empty-handed, I think you're not worth a second date. Even if you call me for a second date, I'm either going to tell you a story or I'll tell you how I can't make it. So, ladies, start doing that. Tell them how something has gone wrong, either with your car, or you don't have anything to wear, or you don't have money for transportation or whatever. You have to do that for them to start assuming responsibilities from the word go. Let me tell you this. Some of you may think it would be difficult to ask for money or to tell them stories at a very early age or early stage. Most guys won't feel bad to start asking for sex on the second or third date. Most guys, most of them, that's what they want from you. They see you're pretty and they want to have something to do with you in that line. It was later that they get to, maybe after they finish or whatever, and they think they like you and they want to continue. Fine. Most guys come with that intention. Of course, there are exceptions to that, the rule, of course, but majority of them come with that intention. So don't feel bad asking for anything or setting out standards or making them know what you would expect from them if you have to even date them or go on any form of date with them. So do not feel bad about that. So usually I would tell you stories that maybe my car is broken down and I can't leave home or whatever. And some of them would make offers. Okay, then pick a taxi or pick whatever. I'm going to pay for it. I will pay for it, or I'll help you fix the car. What is wrong with the car? I'll help you fix for it. Then I know that this person may be generous or maybe giving or maybe a provider. And then I would go and I would expect you to give me that money that you promised and other things. Don't just go on dates, they like you, the next minute you're sleeping with them, giving the thing out, and they would jump onto the next quick thing so easily. You would now be feeling brokenhearted, feeling disappointed, getting upset about things and all that. This is the mind of men. You're not the only one they're chasing at a time. You're not the only one. They're always like, you're not the only one. So if you go and present yourself cheap or give yourself out on a silver platter, they're going to play you. And you will end up being bitter, being upset, being angry, and being upset with so many things that people that didn't cause your wahala. So learn this. Keep your options open. All this while it's just a date. So keep your options open. Go on other dates. That's how you're going to know who is better than who. Go on other dates. Get to talk, get to know them, know their values, this, that. Usually I used to go on a lot of dates before I even want to know your house. I used to go on a lot of dates, like maybe at least 3 times before. Maybe if you invite me to your house, I wouldn't want to even come or anything like that. And yeah, before then. So go on a lot of dates, like different dates. Don't be quick to jump into, after one date, then the next minute he's inviting you to his house and you agree to go, and the next minute he would want to touch. And ladies, don't sell yourself that cheap. You are the prize. Let them go on so many other dates. Let him bring you presents on dates. Let him give you money on dates. Anytime you know that, okay, fine, if he invites me for lunch or dinner, whatever, when I'm going home, he's going to give me money for my fuel or money for this. Or if I've told him any problem, he should be able to help you solve it. That's when you should even think of considering them, because you know they'll be able to add value to your life. They'll be able to support you in what you're doing in your life. They would support you financially, support you emotionally. Usually people who are generous are kind people. Yes, so dating, don't be quick to get to go know their houses. I shared my story with you on my Instagram and then on my Facebook pages of how I agreed on a second date to someone's home, and then the next minute the person is complaining about when I came in, he was cleaning and I didn't even offer to help and made a big fuss. And that was the last time that person ever saw me. But anyway, I never picked his calls again. I don't even want to see him. I don't even have anything to do with such a person. And that was it. So ladies, let them know your value. Know you are the prize. Know it is you. Like, you are the center of attention. You are the main character. You're the lead character. So do not get played. Stop selling yourself so cheap. and then you be in my inbox complain of how he's treating other girls better, or how he's going to marry somebody else, and after all you've done for them. Don't do it. Do not do it. If you have any concerns about this video, if you have any questions, let me know. When I go on my live session, I'm going to address them one by one. Let me know. Ladies, do this incorrectly. If you want tips, specific tips you want to ask about, let me know. Drop in the comment section. I will respond to it. And when I go live, I will also respond to every single question. Have a good one, and I'll see you again on the membership side. Ciao.